Hello. I hope all is well with everyone. I just wanted to share and remind you that forgiveness is real. That once God has forgiven you, your sins are as far as the east is from the west. God has no more remembrance of it. It's like when you're trying to bring up something that God doesn't remember, because you're forgiven. God isn't like people. He forgives totally. Sometimes it is very easy as a believer to condemn yourself. The enemy loves to condemn and bring up our past, the things we've done in our past, and to make us feel guilty and shame for things that God has forgiven us. And God is wanting to free us. Remember, he said, I've made you free. To be made free means you have no choice. It leaves you with no option. He didn't make you free, but he made you free. To be made something, that is an absolute thing. We are made free from guilt and shame of sin, from sin of our past. Do not allow the enemy to entangle your thoughts with what you've done in your past. You are forgiven. When Christ came, he said, I've made all things new. Meaning it is absolutely new. Your life is new. And in this walk and in this transformation of your mind, God is trying to get your mind back to a place where sin does not exist. Because in his eyes, Jesus paid the price, so it doesn't exist. So you are forgiven from your past. I was last night I was talking to an old friend, and things came up, and this morning I felt so weighty and so guilty about things that I had done in the past, and the Lord began to remind me that you're forgiven. I have this screensaver on my phone that said forgiven, and I looked at it, and it meant so much more when I saw it this morning because of what I was feeling. We are forgiven. It doesn't matter what people try to do, whether they try to remind you of your past and bring it up and try to condemn you for it. Forget them. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are transformed. You are made new. Understand that God has forgiven you and your sin has been blotted out, meaning it does not exist. It does not have any authority. Jesus said, "Oh, death, where is your sting?" Sin and the power that it once had over us, it should no longer have that power over us, because Jesus has died and paid the price for us to be free from the law of sin and death. So your past, the past mistakes that you've made, and not even only the past mistakes, he paid for the future ones. He knew, he accounted for the sin, the choices that we made. Does that mean we should live in sin? We should continue in it? Most certainly not. We should not. But we should no longer be a slave to it. We should walk according to the Spirit and not the flesh. Allow God to transform your mind so that you can see that you are the beloved, that you are the chosen generation, that you are the elect of God. And who shall put a charge against the elect of God? No one. God said to me this morning, who shall condemn you? You're the elect. Who shall put a charge against my elect? Understand that no one and no thing can put a charge to you. So don't allow the enemy to entangle your thoughts with guilt and shame from the pains of the past and the mistakes that you're going to make. God accounted for it. He paid the price for it. Keep walking, keep pressing, keep seeking, keep doing what God has called you to do. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. Don't faint. Don't get weary. Trust God. And know that all things are working together for your good. This is the transformation of the kings, of their thinking, of their mind. We are citizens of the kingdoms, not tomorrow, not when we die, not when we go to heaven, but right now. Right now on earth, I am a citizen of the kingdom. And in the kingdom, sin does not exist. So in me and in my thoughts, sin cannot exist. In the kingdom, my pain, my past, the things I've done does not exist. So right now, my past, the things I've done, they don't exist. I love you, beautiful people. I pray God's peace over you, his joy. I pray that if you're being tormented in your thoughts about your the past, about hurt and pain, I pray in the name of Jesus that you be released from that. God is forgiving you. I pray freedom over your life. Also, not only did he make you free, he made you righteous, which means you have right standing with God and his way of doing. I love you guys. Be blessed. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.